inspiration for the HeatCheck is rooted in the large population of aspiring basketball stars who, despite their numerous practice sessions, struggle with their flawed shooting techniques.
Our product, HeatCheck, provides feedback on the user's shot form with just a few simple steps. The user first calibrates the glove by measuring their vertical jump, as easily as leaving their hand by their side and jumping straight upward. After calibration, the glove is ready to use, and all the user has to do is begin shooting. In response, the HeatCheck will give the user two things. First, whether the user has made the shot, and second, how to improve their shot. For instance, it'll show whether the user has to move their elbow a little bit or has changed their angle, etc.
The behind the scenes of HeatCheck begins with input from a gyroscope and a pressure sensor. The gyroscope provides data for the ball's acceleration in the X, Y, and Z axes, as well as its angular acceleration. The data is then sent to another device via Bluetooth. Because we could only send characters from the master to the slave Bluetooth module, we used a constructor to change our readings into strings and treated these strings as character arrays from which we send individual characters to the slave module.
When receiving the data from the master module, the slave module interprets the data character by character. To use this, it was required to compile it into an array and convert this into double values. Predicting the trajectory of the ball from the X, Y, Z, and angular velocities required us to calculate the forces exerted on the ball. We took into account drag force, subject to variable change according to the ball's velocity, gravity, a constant mass times acceleration, and magnus, the explanation for the spin of the ball. We did these calculations in a while loop with the condition the ball's delta x being less than that of the hoops, and calculated the x, y, z projections and using integral calculus. The results the code spit out were the final x, y, and z projections in relation to the hoop. In other words, whether the user made the shot or not, and how far off it was, as well as how the user should adjust their arm positioning and release for the perfect three-pointer.
A lot of the problems we encountered when setting up and configuring the hardware lie in the Bluetooth modules frequently being out of sync, severe latency in the readings we got from both the gyroscope, accelerometer, and pressure sensors, and the large amount of sensitivity coming from all sensors, making our numbers really difficult to interpret a lot of the time. Additionally, it was really difficult to map the readings we received from our devices into results that were measured in the real world.
There are two types of applications for this technique. First of all, the device can be used as a substitute for going to the basketball course. If all the courts are taken or transportation to the court is inconvenient, our device can be used to practice one's technique. Second, it can be used as just a game for friends to compete against one another.